this is why when I started talking about Iran, I started with a foundation of Shia and Sunni Muslim and giving people the history of Russia, CIA, and Britain and Iran. And I can tell these black people did not watch my show. You can tell, a bunch of black TikTokers, they don't know the difference between Shia and Sunni. And you know what and when I did my research, you know what so pisses me off about this? Because the difference between Shia and Sunni is not unique to the Iranian conflict. It goes back to 9/11. It goes back to where bin Laden was hiding in Pakistan. It goes back to Afghanistan. It goes back to Iraq. It goes back to our last 20 years of conflict in the Middle East. How we've been in the Middle East for so long, bogged down in these sectorial, actually political conflicts. And all of us don't even understand the difference between Shia and Sunni. And that shit fucking disturbed me that they on there talking about Iran, we cool. There is no one secular soul or Iran. It's like when they say you African American and there's 45 fucking countries in Africa. Africa is a continent. You can't just call black people African American. When Africans come here, they don't call themselves, they're either Kenyan, because I got friends, and they're very different. They have the Bantu, they have Zulu, they have different tribes. They're very tribal in Africa. So if they come here, they're from Nigeria. Nigerians don't fuck with everybody. Nigerians don't fuck with people from Uganda and Kenya. It's very different. So they just put us all in one bucket. We African American. That's what you stupid people on TikTok are doing. Iran, we cool. Iranians said black Americans are cool. What the fuck do you mean? Which part of Iran? Who is cool? You got the Kurds, you got the Shia, there's a very complex political, sectorial, violent conflict happening over there. What the fuck do you mean Iran said black Americans is cool? Damn, that shit pissed me off. Remember last week I was saying dum-dums? I mean dum-dums. Dum-dums, man. Dum-dums. What part of Iran is cool with you, black America? So in your scenario, because I hear a lot. That's why I went counter narrative with my Iran coverage. Because I hear a lot of this propaganda, and people don't even know what propaganda is. I hear a lot of sympathy and empathy for Iran. Number one, Iranians are white. Black American, you black American dummies. You American blacks, Iranians are white. Stop empathizing with Iran and Gaza and all these fucking places that don't give a fuck about you. You don't know what jihad is. You don't know what a Shia Muslim is. Stop empathizing with people who don't have you are American. You are an American black. When you go to the military and you go overseas, they don't call you black. They call you American GI. American GI. American GI. You American, bro. You American, bro, and you sound stupid empathizing with Gaza, empathizing with Iran, and being against Israel. You sound stupid. You know what the worst part about all you white people is? A lot of white content creators who are making videos trying to tell people that Israel is bad, Iran is good, and a lot of low level, and a lot of them are blacks, a lot of them are minorities, listening to white people, and you don't know what these white people are doing. These white people understand 4D chess and politics, and they understand that you don't have any intellect, so they want to get back in power. The white people that you're listening to, they don't care about Iran. They don't care about you. They just want Trump out of power so they can get back in power and get back to that money. Y'all remember how much money you were spending under Biden? How much you were spending on eggs and gas? Where there's a lot of rich, evil people who are missing on that money. And they want to get rid of Trump so they can get back that money. Yeah, that money on the EPA he changed. The coal, that's $1 trillion being shifted back to you. Trump legalizing coal, getting rid of the Obama, that is all money markets being shifted. It's not like that money didn't exist, right? A lot of poor people don't understand money. When Trump changed the Obama EPA regulations and brought back coal and became the king of coal, it wasn't like that trillion, that 1.2 trillion I taught you about. It's not like he created it out of thin air. It's just that Obama moved it. Quantitative easing. Obama created millionaires, not you. Obama created billionaires. Why do we have all these billionaires, Obama? Why do we have all these millionaires, Obama? See, it's not like Trump created the money. Obama and the Democrats moved the money away from you and put it in the hands of the technocrats and elites. Trump is doing his best to divide the money equally. Somebody said in my chat, he just saved Virginia. I'm trying to tell you, billion-dollar technocrats don't give a fuck about everyday Americans. They don't give a fuck about the victims. They don't give a fuck about women and children. None of this shit. None of this shit. So when you come on TikTok and when you come on YouTube and you haven't studied the issues and you don't know about Iran, you don't know the difference between the Shia and the Sunni Muslim, and you have the asinine audacity to get on TikTok and make a joke about we're on the precipice of World War III. You know what's so fucked up? Let me finish this thought about the dumbass white people who want power. What the blacks don't understand and the ignorant Americans who are just TDS and anti-Trump, what you don't understand is at the same time that they're trying to demonize Israel and demonize America and make you have empathy for Iran and Gaza. What's happening is a breakdown of geopolitics. What's also happening that the white people won't tell you, the white people like Ian Carroll, tag Ian Carroll, what the white people won't tell you is that there's a breakdown of NATO alliances, right? In the way America has worked. Number one, the dollar has broken down. We're talking about cryptocurrency and Davos. All of the white people who are trying to miseducate the dumb Americans so they can get back in power are not telling you both sides of the story. They're telling you one thing about Iran, but they're leaving out, and by design, what is happening in Europe. At the same time, I'm the only one, I think, who is giving you the full spectrum about this is day 6 or 7, 8 in Iran, but at the same time, this is what's going on with Spain. Trump is basically saying, fuck Spain, kick Spain out of the NATO. Then I read to you what's in the budget, and this is one of the reasons why we don't have a budget right now. We're still in shutdown. Some of the shit, when I do my research, I surprise myself. In the budget, Trump already has red line. We not giving no more money to NATO. Now, in my chat for 2 weeks, we've been saying, have you guys been paying attention? At the same time as the violence escalates, how NATO has been acting. And what did we see? Trump in the budget. As soon as they pass the budget, NATO and UN, it's all gone. NATO and the UN, it's all gone. Trump already said 90% of the money to people who don't understand and don't believe, who don't read. You know about the USAID because that was in Hollywood and Oscars. You know about the Department of Education. So he's already forecasting that this is coming. I should have been able to predict that we were going to stop participating in NATO because of his shutting down the USAID, Department of War, Department of Education. And when I looked at the line items in the budget, yeah, the UN and NATO is not getting no more money under the Republican. And now you start to understand these voices that we've been hearing from Macron and Pedro and Denmark and all of these NATO allies. We're talking about several NATO allies have turned their back on America at the same time that we have this conflict. And you want to make a TikTok video and say some ignorant asinine shit like Iran, we cool, black Americans ain't with Trump. It's like the same thing that NATO Europe is doing to America. Black Americans are trying to other themselves. It's just that shit pissed me off, man. That shit pissed me off. Like I've done a lot of hard work. We did some great episodes on this Iran, and for that level of ignorance to be prevalent on the black sector of social media, like what would it take? Like the only time black people get serious on social media is if it's some goofy shit. Like if it's some racial psyop where some white person shot a black person. But in any realistic thing, you guys have the inability to be serious. Global conflict. I mean, we talking about the big thing, Iran, Israel, Gaza, UK. This affects China, Venezuela. This is global, and black people making jokes. They on TikTok talking about Iran. Like, bitch, this ain't just about Iran. We didn't just get here just about Iran. This is about Venezuela. This is about China. This is about Russia. This is about what the next version of the globe looks like. And black people is like you are basically saying you don't want to be part of the next version of the world. You are saying you're so dumb that we don't include us in whatever's going to be the next version of this thing because we're too dumb. We're too dumb to participate. It's just sad, man. Relax and Talk Sports said facts. Black people in America are so brainwashed they've allowed Democrats to give our civil rights to other races, right? And then say, we good, right? We good, right? Don't make no sense, man. But this is not the live stream, y'all. This is just a test. I don't know. I got a code. I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream on Riverside. I didn't join Riverside to do live streams. And if you notice, this is the same thumbnail, and I do a lot of things with my content that are not right now. I don't have SEO optimized, shit. But this is not a plan. This is just me attempting to do checking out a new version of the channel. I've been seeing a lot of commercials for StreamYard. So I was trying it out. See it. We'll be able to fix that next time. What y'all think, man? Y'all like Riverside? How many people is married to the live content? Noise reduction. What the hell? Ambient background noise, but can reduce cancellation. I'm on Chrome, though. I'm on Chrome, though. Thank you, y'all. This is